GoKL SKSBUS ELC-229 C3 electric bus, demonstrator spec and production spec. There are actually quite a number of differences between these two, and today I'm just going to list whatever differences I've noticed. Starting out on the exterior, the demonstrator has the rear number plate on the engine cover, whereas on the production units they have it on the bumper. On the right side, there is a different radiator grille between the two, with the demonstrator having a more intricate design, whereas the production units have a more standard slated design. On the left side, the little door is rectangle shape on the demonstrator, round shape on the production unit, and the larger door surrounding the smaller door is also different between the demonstrator and production units. Another difference observed is the demonstrator unit does not seem to have an exterior mounted door open close button, which is present on the production unit. The side mirrors are also different between the two, with the ones on the demonstrator positioned lower down compared to on the production units. There's also different windows between the demonstrator and production units, and this may be indicative that there's actually a difference in length between the demonstrator and production units. Inside, the wheelchair ramp on the demonstrator is a separate detachable piece that usually resides in the wheelchair area, whereas on the production units, the wheelchair ramp is integrated into the floor. Demonstrator unit has two chairs side by side facing forward in front of the wheelchair area, whereas production units have two rows of individual front-facing seats. The demonstrator has a cloth upholstered interior, whereas the production units have a more standard hard plastic chair, and I personally felt like the chairs on the demonstrator were mounted lower to the ground compared to that on the production units. Peeping at the dashboard, there's a wood insert on the steering wheel present on the demonstrator spec, absent on the production units. I've only rode one of the production units, and it might not be indicative of all the production units, but the one I rode, I found that this electric motor sound intrusion was a lot higher compared to on the demonstrator unit I rode. And circling back to the exterior, one difference that's no longer present is that the front indicators were previously included within the light cluster, but the demonstrator unit has now since adopted the same light cluster as on the production unit, which has a separated front indicators positioned lower down on the bumper. So that's the differences that I've personally observed. If you know any more, do comment in the comment section down below.